All right. I'm so sorry for streaming late, but I was facing a lot of network issues, and was not able to go live. Right, I was constantly checking on my mobile whether I'm live or not. But yeah, finally everything is good now. Today is the day 27 of recording daily videos for next scheduled 75 days, and today we will talk about India. Mainly, my topics is in and around India or sometimes global topics. Yet today we will talk about India. That too, we will talk about foods, right? Because what we eat, we become, right? We are who, what we eat. So today we will talk about trending foods, that is fast food, right? So let us just delve more into the details of you know growing fast food industries and increased health concerns in our India. So India has witnessed a rapid expansion of fast food industries, right? Over the past 2 decades, from you know, I remember the time when KFC and McDonald's, they all came in. The fast food market has expanded a lot, right? And with this globalization, urbanization, right, and changing lifestyle of the people, fast food chains have proliferated across cities and towns, specifically street foods, right, which offers very convenient and at very affordable price. However, this growth has also raised a significant health concerns among the population of India. So we will understand firstly the growth of the fast food industries. First is global chains. As I've said earlier, brands, international brands, when I say brands, it is international, like KFC, right? McDonald's, Domino's, Subway, Pizza Hut, right? They have established a strong presence, right, in the market, and everyone tends to go out there. Although hardly few will eat, right? But you know, some sort of what I can say, like FOMO, fear of missing out. Everyone do visit and at least have French fries, even though they do not make a hefty bill, yet they participate in it, right? So first is global chains, all right, where they offer a convenient and things at affordable price, right? And that is the first you know factor of the growth of fast industry. Second is local brands like Indian fast food outlets such as Haldiram, right? That is the famous bhuja I can relate to, and my mouth is watering when I say Haldiram. Really nice. That bhuja is really nice. We have Haldirams, right, and we have Cafe Coffee Day, right, in Big Bazaar, right, and now today, Reliance Market, we have Cafe Coffee Day, and they have expanded nationwide, providing again people convenient and foods at affordable price, also with the availability of the online delivery, right? And here I can also uh, pull in right, Zomato, Swiggy, right? All of this, what is it doing? It is making things very convenient for the people, right? And along with the convenience, there is a huge health concern among the whole population, which we tend to ignore, right? Because what matters is taste, right? But our health is deteriorating day by day, right? That no one realizes. So next factor of driving growth of this fast food industries are urbanizing and busy lifestyle. Nowadays, no one have time to firstly wash the rice and then put into cooker or rice cooker, then pour water, right? That is very monotonous for a working lady or a working guy, right? Who have that, who is who have that attitude like I am working and I must enjoy life, right? So mostly they tend to eat outside for that matter, right? And which again is a factor promoting the very fast food market, right? So that's there. And second factor is rising disposable incomes. And third factor is influence of Western states like Western countries, Western culture, right? And fourth factor is aggressive marketing and digital delivery performance, as I've said earlier. They provide 5 minutes delivery, 10 minutes delivery, right? And I have heard about few condition, right, where the delivery boy fails to deliver the order before 10 minutes, then the customer will get the stuff for free, right? So those are the opportunities that you might avail when you order for free, yet with the cost at the cost of deteriorating your health. But unknowingly, you tend to jeopardize your health, but you think like, I've got the free pizza, right? I've got this sale, right? I've got bang for the buck, as I got a lot of meals at just 99 rupees. But think wisely, think, see things from the different lens. So that's there. And now we will look into the health concerns. What are the health concerns? Firstly, it's obesity. Increased consumption of calorie dense food has led to rising obesity, especially among urban youth, right? Rural though it's fine, because here, Modi rice is everything, right? You're even to eat Modi rice, Modi rice, person have to, all those green vegetables are available, right? And on top of that, in most of the village, right? Not in most, but yeah, mostly in village, there is no convenient, delivery uh, service, right? Where the person can order anything which they would like to consume at their disposal. That doesn't happen in village, right? Because village, right, it's quite far from the town or the cities. So that is why the urban youth mainly goes through this problem of consumption of the fast food in significant scale. So that's there. Therefore, obesity can be seen more in urban people rather than rural people. Then second is diabetes, right? Here I would like to crack one joke, right? And there it goes. So there are two people in the room, all right, and one guy is preparing tea for you know both of them, and the tea gets ready, and both of them just sit and they relax their back and they enjoy a tea. Then the I'm naming the person A who have made the tea, and there's another person B, right? So person B takes a sip of you know tea, and person B goes like, where is the sugar, right? And what person C is, it's quite amusing. So person C goes like, it is there in your diabetes report. I don't know how you know funny and lame it was, but yet that's the joke I could recall, and I thought of sharing it to you. That's the second is diabetes, as I've said, right? India already faces a high burden of type 2 diabetes, exacerbated by fast food diets rich in sugar and refined carbohydrates, right? And that's there, because I think India is the top number one country, right, when it comes to the consumption of tea. And in most of the families, the sugar intake is very high, right? Specifically in tea, right, and in other stuffs like in Bengal, right? And there's a lot of sweet dishes. mostly in all over India, right? There's a lot of sugar intake. So again, that raises a big, big way for the diabetes, right? That's there. And third problem or health concern is cardiovascular diseases. High intake of saturated fats, trans fat, and sodium contributes to hypertension and heart diseases, right? It might not have happened in your village, but in my village there's, two three cases where the person have died due to cardiac arrest. So again, that can be due to this, factors or the health concern like saturated, high intake of saturated fats, trans fats, and also, sodium. So that might be the case. So if there's any, person who take all these things, trans fat and saturated fats and sodium for that matter, in high intake, make sure that you at least, sensitize them with this information, because you know that doesn't happen, but the cardiovascular diseases, might, affect that person, like that concerned person. So yeah, that's there. We must control trans fat, right? Saturated fat and sodium. Again, a quick takeaway from this video, which will help you a lot in your new future, right? Because when you earn, you have lavish money, so that time you must plan your diet, right? So that's there. And fourth and last, disease is nutritional nutritional deficiency. So these are the health concern. Fast food often lack essential nutrients, right? Leading to imbalances in diets. Absolutely. And as a person, right? When I say person, I am talking about the ideal person. You must intake true protein that includes 9 amino acid, right? So I am not being able to remember the 9 amino acid, but I highly prefer everyone to at least intake protein which have all three, all nine, three cube. Is it nine? I'm not sure. No, not nine. So 9 amino acid must be there in your protein, right? Make sure you check, everything you eat. When you spend your money, right, you must eat genuine stuff which help your, which help build your muscle. So that's there. Now we will talk about what are the social and cultural impact of this, growing fast food industries. First is changing food habits. Traditional home cooked food, meals prepared by your mother, father, are being replaced by fast food because it's 1 minute delivery, right? 1 minute you take to order it, and in next 10 minutes you get the order, right? So that's how easy it is, but the money burns, right? And you yourself burn. So that's there. And second is youth influence. Young people are more inclined towards the fast food due to peer pressure, due to the peer pressure and lifestyle trends, and as I mentioned earlier, due to the fear of missing out, because one vlogger goes out there and he you know exaggerate and say what not about the food होइन बित्थामै अब कन्टेन्टको लागि पनि अब right, they have to say it so that they get famous, right? Mostly the stuffs which they say are very very very, what should I say, very, I won't be that honest, but it's kind of, funny, right? So kind of shitty, I would say, because not everything that you see and hear is true, right? So don't get, influenced by this vloggers, right? Fast food bloggers and all. Don't cheat your meal, right? Eat genuine and yeah, see good genuine results in your body, right? So that's there. And third is advertisement, right? Aggressive marketing campaigns of the fast food, specifically targeting children and youths, for that matter, adolescents. So they target, their I won't say victim, but the customers, with a great tactics, right, of the marketing strategy, and they advertise it in a way that a person would see, what do we call it here? A person would, guys, I'm forgetting that word. A person who, he or she will himself, buy that stuff, right? So that's there. And now we have few recommendation as well, right? What are the government and public response for this matter? Regulation FSI. I'm sure everyone have seen FSI mark, in the packet of everything they eat. So food, that stands for Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSI. Next time you see that FSI, think that it is a genuine item that has been tested by Food and Safety Authority, Food Safety and Standards of Authority of India, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, and has introduced a guidelines on labeling and trans fat. Absolutely, as you can see the ingredient contents, right? What are the things present there in the things you consume, right? Just have a look at it, and you will just have an idea, right? What sort of things you are consuming, right? So that's there. Going forward. So few recommendation to from my side, or from my researchers, promote awareness about healthy eating habits, right? Second is encourage fast food chains to offer healthier alternatives, all right? Third is strengthen regulation to food labeling and advertisement. Okay. Foster community initiative for fitness and nutrition education. Absolutely, that must be done, right? Your person, or any social institution for that matter, which really starts from your family, right? And then in a large spectrum, society must foster a community initiative, right, where they promote fitness and nutrition, evaluation chart, or for that matter any development program in terms of health and high, in terms of health and fitness, right? That's there. So in summation, the fast food industries in India is growing rapidly, driven by its lifestyle changes and globalization. While it offers convenience and variety of the food, it also poses a serious health risks, right? Addressing this concern requires a collective effort of all, especially from government, industries, and society to balance growth with public health priorities. Jain, and thanks so much for watching this video. If you are till the end, may God bless all of you and all your efforts. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat. Let's